Good day everyone, I am Normina MOLA, and in this video we will briefly discuss what item analysis is. These are my topics: item difficulty index, item reliability index, and item validity index. These three are one of the procedures of item analysis. But first, let us define what is item analysis. When you hear the word item analysis, what comes up first in your mind? A statistical procedure. What else? Analyzing responses. And how do you think does item analysis affects the test? Of course, it upholds the effectiveness and fairness of the test. Again, item analysis is a statistical procedure used in analyzing responses of a test to determine which item should be retained, discarded, or revised. Now the question is, what are the different procedures of item analysis? We have here first the item difficulty index. It is a procedure of item analysis done to assess the difficulty of an item. So from the name itself, may idea na tayo kung ano ang item difficulty index. It is denoted by lowercase italic p gaya ng nakikita niyo sa screen. Ngayon, paano nga ba kinukuha ang item difficulty index? An index of an item's difficulty is obtained by calculating the proportion of the total number of test takers who answer the item correctly. So ito ang formula. Then may subscript near the lowercase italic p na nag-i-indicate kung anong item ang isosolve. And here's an example. Isang factor na kinukonsider sa item difficulty is ang guessing, which is i-discuss na ng ibang reporter. So here's the interpretation of difficulty range of an item. Too easy and too difficult items are to be revised or discarded because those items is psychometrically unproductive because it does not provide information about differences between examinees or test takers. Yung mga items na nasa range ng right difficulty ang i-retain. So sa example natin, since the item difficulty of item number 1 is 0.75, nafo-fall siya in the right difficulty, so that item should be retained. Next is the item reliability index. So from the term itself, now we have the idea na it assesses or indicates the internal consistency of a test. That is, kung consistent ba ang item ito sa test or not. The higher the reliability index, the greater the test's internal consistency. So kung mataas ang reliability index, of course, i-retain yung item, and if not, either i-revise siya or i-reject. So ang formula para ma-determine ang reliability ng isang item is item score standard deviation times the correlation between the item score and total test score. Under sa item reliability index, mayroon tayong tinatawag na factor analysis. Itong factor analysis naman is ginagamit para ma-determine whether items on a test appear to be measuring the same things. Items that do not appear to be measuring what they were designed to measure can either be revised or eliminated. And if too many items appear to be tapping a particular area, the weakest of such items should be eliminated. So moving on, we have the item validity index. Ginagawa naman itong item validity index para ma-determine kung yung item ba is minimeasure niya kung ano yung intended or dapat niyang i-measure. So para malaman ang item validity index ng isang item, kailangan munang malaman ang first, the item score standard deviation, and second, the correlation between the item score and the criterion score. Sa pag-solve ng item score standard deviation, ito ang formula na gagamitin. Standard deviation of item n is equals to the square root of item difficulty or p sub n times 1 minus p sub n. Ito naman ang formula sa pag-solve ng item validity index. Item validity index is equals to the correlation between the score on item n and a score on the criterion measure times the item score standard deviation. In maximizing the criterion-related validity of a test, best items to include in the final test are the item with high reliability and high validity index as shown in this figure. So to sum it up, item difficulty index is used to assess the difficulty of an item. The item reliability index is used to determine the internal consistency of a test. And the item validity index is used to assess whether an item measures what it purports to measure. So that ends my reports, and here are my references. For your queries and clarifications, don't hesitate to raise it, and I will try to answer it the best I can. Thank you.